Shalom, YouTube. So, we got there's not so many things that Steve can do right now, but as long as he's outside in his boot, then he can do stuff.
Gingerly walk down here very carefully.
Yep. Should have got you a stool. That's okay.
Good idea. We might need to do that.
Need a stool. Anyways, we're compromising for what we can do. We do need to get our potatoes going. We're slightly late getting them in per the Good Friday good time to get potatoes in, but it's been chilly, and so we didn't want to, with us putting them in the potato towers, yes, we lined them with dirt and straw, but we didn't. We just figured, let's just go ahead and wait a little bit, and then that way it gives Steve a little bit longer. I gave a couple more weeks to kind of acclimate to being able to weight bear on his...
Learning how to walk again.
Yeah.
Do not take those little things for granted.
Yeah. So, what we've got here for our potato towers, we got some Yukon Golds, and then we also had at our farm store, we also had some Kennebecks. Not sure what those are. I liked the looks of them. They were big potatoes. Anyway, so these are, and I've also done some reading over the winter time, and so indeterminate potatoes, I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, are ones that can be mound as the plants grow. And determinate potatoes, which I don't know if these are or not, they're not labeled like at the farm store if they are or not. So that's why these ones are going to go into potato towers, because we don't, we will layer these, and you'll see as we go, and then we won't mound them for the whole season. And then we have some russets that are indeterminate, or vice versa, determinate, indeterminate. I know the russets can be mounded as they grow, and so those are going to go in the white buckets. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll show you how we do this. All right, so we took our potatoes, we cut the eyes off of them. Some people say to let them dry for 10 days.
Overnight.
We don't. We didn't last year, but at the same time, we're not going to water these. It's supposed to rain this week, so we're not going to water them now anyways, because we don't want them to start rotting. We're going to let them start kind of getting established, if you will say. So it just looks like a nest. And then we've lined the bottom up for straw. This year we're going a little thicker on the sides with straw, so that hopefully not so much dirt can actually fall out with the rains. So now we will just layer the top of this with some dirt, and then we will put some more straw on it, just like this, until we run out of potatoes. Okay, so the potato towers are done. One is the Kennebec potatoes, and the other one is the Yukon Golds. Big one's Yukon Golds, smaller one is Kennebecks. And then now we're moving our russets to our buckets. So, as you can see, we don't have very much dirt down on the bottom. We've cut, there's some small potatoes that had a couple of eyes in here, so we just left the potato whole. And then the other ones we cut, made sure that there's 2 or more eyes on each one. Put it down there, and then we went going down our buckets. And then this bucket here is already just covered with dirt. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. It's just covered with dirt, and we're going to leave it there. Now, when these plants get about 6 inches tall, then we'll put more dirt in them, about another inch or 2. And by the end of the season, this will be completely full of dirt. And then there should be tubers all the way down, and we will see how that goes. So, that's planting potatoes. And no, we're not experts. This is our third year.
Second year of potatoes.
Well, didn't we?
First year we just had some stuff that didn't work.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So third year. So this is our third year. Last year we did pretty good. Yeah. So this year we're planting more than we did last year. Last year we only had 1 potato tower and the 4 buckets. Yeah. So this year we've got the 2 potato towers, and we're probably going to have
more buckets.
4 or 7 buckets by the time we're done, because we still have, where did they go? We still have 2.5 pounds-ish bunch of potatoes to plant. So, yeah. Shalom, YouTube.
Shalom.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Comment if you got any tips or tricks on planting potatoes or any questions. We can do our best to answer them.
We're not experts. We're learning. We're trying. You know, everybody's zones are different, and some people's soil is different. We don't like to pull weeds, so
yeah, most definitely do not like to pull weeds.
We do things a little differently.
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
Okay, y'all. So we planted. Sorry, I'll show you here in a minute. So we planted our potatoes yesterday, and I'm putting this. I figured I'd also do an update with this video on the little lamb. So here she is. Oh, she's doing good. It is not time for her to eat by any means. She's still got a few hours, but she certainly acts like it. Yes, I'm in my pajama pants, and yes, I smoke. I'm sorry. There's nothing there. Anyways, so I have her outside. She's with the other sheep, but because she doesn't have a mom to follow, she doesn't follow them yet. So she is kind of by herself. So I bring her out here to be a sheep and to get used to being outside and with the grass. So you can see Mr. Abraham there. He is so tolerant of her, whereas Genesis, the mama who has the other baby, isn't so tolerant of her, which is typical. But she doesn't beat her up or anything. If this little one goes near Genesis, then Genesis kind of shoos her away and stuff like that. But so yeah, I will turn the video around and we can watch a little lamb. Okay. You're so funny. Until she tries to trip me. And then the dogs want to say hi to her, but obviously not gonna happen. Look at the little tail wag. Are you eating my pant leg? As you can see, she's not hungry by any means. She's got a little round belly on her. Sorry if the video is weird, guys. This is difficult to try and walk enough. To try and walk and not trip, because she has to be right up against my legs. Of course, she listens better than the dogs. She's not even really listening. She just stays right here. We had some wind the other day. We picked up some trash. There's still more to pick up. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you're not hungry. She's got a little belly on her. She's got a little belly. She had diarrhea for a couple of days, and I think she was eating a little too much, more than what she should have been. So we gave her some electrolytes, and that seems to be better now. Stop it. There is nothing there for you. You got a dead leaf. You're not supposed to eat no dead leaves, you weirdo. It's okay. It's okay. Stop, Lewis. We're letting the grass kind of grow. And then we can move their fence here in a couple of days, I think, to get them on this pasture here. And that's my lake. That's my pant lake. So anyways, shalom YouTube.